Day 26. 12 kilometers to our first stop, our only stop, which is longer than I definitely like to see. It's raining, it's chilly. I put on my rain pants, so I've officially used every single thing I brought. Adriana says it looks dorky. I don't expect any pretty sights. Gloomy like this. There's something kind of neat when you're on a road and you can see the people ahead of you that are on the same pilgrimage for all of the different reasons, whether it's gratitude like Carolina from France, or praying for someone, or just trying to figure out your life. You know, we're all here for a reason. That's kind of cool, and you're wearing a uniform of sorts. Nobody, I mean, you wear the same thing every day, and you don't ask what people do for a living. I've not been asked that, nor have I asked it, which is kind of unusual, and seems like normally in social situations, question 2 or 3 is, what do you do? And here that's not been a question. So you don't know who's wealthy, who's poor, who's, you know, you all look pretty much the same. Kind of an equalizer. We all have the same blisters, the same sore calves. You know, we all want a bathroom when we want a bathroom, and if nothing else, that's kind of cool about the Camino. Got about 17 days, 15, 17 days of walking left. Hoping still for more, some aha kind of thing, but I think I'm coming to the point where if it doesn't come, maybe it's just the stepping out and be feeling gratitude for what I have in life is what this was for. So either way, hope Adriana gets something out of it. She tends to say she's bored when she's walking, you know, and she's not sure, you know, of any spiritual reason to be here, but I'm hoping she'll have time to think and something will come to her, or she'll get some sort of insight on what she wants to do next. But it's her Camino, so I've got to let it go. Last night she left a scarf at the restaurant we ate at, and because she doesn't have a lot of warm clothes, the scarf is pretty important. But we went back to the cafe. It's only a few doors down from our albergue, and had some tea before the day started because it was dark and raining. And out of the blue, I thought about my money belt, and I really don't have money in it, but that's where I keep my passport and my credential for the pilgrim that allows me to get into the albergues. Look at my backpack, and sure enough, I didn't have it. So I asked Adriana to run back, and one, we were lucky the albergue closes at 8, but she was able to get back in at 2. It was still under my pillow. So I think that's the angels, you know, guiding or protecting me because I'm doing something stupid. And her scarf was still where she left it at the restaurant the night before on her chair. So I think we are being protected again from doing stupid things, because there's no other reason I would have thought my money belt at that point, because Adriana pays for everything. We keep her in the money position. So it was just strictly a random thought about my money belt. So I do feel there's something to be said again that we are being protected on this journey, even from ourselves. So last night was about the best dinner we had on the Camino. So the town itself wasn't charming. The albergues looked depressing, but it was fine. And but that dinner at that restaurant, it was packed at lunch by people I think coming after church, but I mean totally packed with locals. And so we went there for dinner, and again, it was absolutely wonderful. So if you're doing the route, check it out, because it was really good. And whenever you order tea or anything, they always bring food free, whether it's a tortilla in the morning or potato chips in the afternoon, or I think there was a lemon cake yesterday afternoon. And then they had mussels, and so there was some sort of mussels with some vegetables. So, and those were all free appetizers with our drinks. So again, they're very welcoming, warming, and it was a good time overall. So this is day 26 again, and expect it to look like this all day. You can see it's a very dreary day, rainy, wet. And put one of my Texas little Texas pins there that Jim Collins Firelight Laser did for me, and Kyle, so that I could bring him pieces of Texas. Okay, that's it for the day. Most likely we're walking and walking and walking.